Hey everyone, it's Brian here. Today I'm coming on to do my monthly design team video for ScrappyTalesCrafts.com and Scrappy Tales Crafts here on YouTube. And this month we're going to be working on what I like to call stadium fold card. Starts out like this, and you open it up, and this pops out. And if you can hear that noise behind me, I apologize in advance, but they're doing yard work here and chainsaw and everything at the facility. So, yeah, you're going to hear a lot of noise this afternoon. I'm sorry for that, but there you go. Has an apple on here and the word thanks. The word thanks comes from the Stitched Daisies die set, which is part of the new collection. The papers are from Life is a Story. And that's what the front of it's going to look like. It's a 6-inch wide by 8.5-inch tall double-sided paper pattern pad. Double-sided pattern paper pad. Get 24 sheets, 12 designs. So that means you get 4 of each design. And then the apple and all these little accessories up here, like the calculator and the ruler and the scissors and glue. And the words it takes a big heart to help shape little minds. I believe the name of that is Thank You Teacher Bookmark die set. I will link everything in the description box below this video. And of course, with these links, they are affiliate links. So if you click on the link and buy some with it, you won't pay any extra, but I may earn a small commission from it. So that's a win-win for everyone. So what we're going to do is first, I already did the front of the card. Front of the card's done already because that was just going to be simple enough. I wanted to focus on the inside today. So I'm going to go ahead and get my mat and layering done first. So for the first layer, I'm going to have 2 pieces that measure 4 inches wide by 5 1/4 inches tall. And that's because this is a standard A2 card, top folding. And this is, the way I did this is I cut it down at 4 1/4 inches, halfway down to 8.5-inch side, so I could get 2 cards out of this. Then I scored at 5.5 inches. So it's not like the usual A2 cards that I make. I just did the opposite way, but it is still an A2 card. So first what we want to do is go ahead and start gluing down our mat layers. And this will make a great teacher gift for the end of the school year. So if you're looking for a teacher gift, you could get that bookmark die set, Thank You Teacher bookmark die set, and make cards with it or bookmarks or what have you. Possibilities are endless actually with this one. So I'm going to put the other one on this part here. There we go. And now we got our layers, which are both 3 3/4 inches wide by 5 inches tall. I'll put in this, we will want to be non-directional if you're using the Life is a Story paper pad, because you would only get one layer out of each piece of cardstock if you did it with directional. So you want to use non-directional if you're using the paper pad I'm using. I'm going to go ahead and put this down. And same thing with this one, 3 3/4 inches wide by 5 inches tall. So next, what you want to do, I've already started this process, but I'll show y'all real quick with blank sheet of cardstock what we want to do with this next part. Just give me a second, I'll grab a piece here. I have more of these to make, so this is not going to waste, believe me. So you're going to want to take an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, cut it down 10 inches on 11-inch side. So right there at 10 inches. Go ahead and cut that. You can discard this. We won't need it. Then we're going to put the trimmer up for the moment. And then we're going to grab our scoreboard. And on the 10-inch side, we're going to want to score at 4 inches. 8 inches. 8 3/4 inches. And 9.5 inches. And then we're going to turn it this way and bring the trimmer back out. I'll show you a little trick I got here. So you can't see 7.5 inch mark here on my trimmer. So if you got this kind of Westcott Carbo Titanium paper trimmer, what you can do is just trim it down to 8 inches because we're going to need 1-inch strips. This strip here is not going to be needed. That's a 1/2 inch strip that can be tossed. And then we're going to cut every 1 inch all the way down to the end. So on and so forth. So I'm going to put that up for now because I've already cut out what I needed. I just dropped something. Sorry if you saw my head. Okay. So what we're going to do next is make our pieces look like this. And I'll show you how to do that right now. I already got 4 of these done, so we're going to need 7 pieces just like this for this card. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead, fold up at 4 inches. At that 4-inch mark, fold up, burnish down, then fold back like this, fold up or whatever you want to call it, at 8 inches. Fold back at 8 3/4 inches and fold up at 9.5 inches. So we're going to want something that's going to look like this. Going to glue this last flap here, as you can see right here. It's going to get glued down to the top here. And I found this idea on Mindless Crafting, one of my favorite channels here on YouTube. Tracy and Bill were doing this card recently. Tracy said she found this over Sam Calcott's channel, which is Mixed Up Craft. So I did not look at any of the Sam's videos this time around. I decided I was going to make this on my own, using my own instructions, so I am. Basically, what Tracy was doing was making one of these 6x6, making a 6x6 card. So I'm adapting it to an A2 card. Let's go ahead and put this down, fold over, fold back, and fold over. So what we're doing here is accordion folding these here. We got one more to go. Up, in, back, and in. And like I said, you're going to want to do that 7 times if you're making an A2 card, the way I'm making it. And now what we're going to want to do is start putting these together. So you're going to want this first piece to be, this flap is going to face the card. This is the side you're going to glue down. So we're going to go ahead and put this here. And then going to put glue on the right half of this only, on the outside. Now what we want to do is go ahead and match that up top to bottom. Let's see here. We'll get this just right. So we're going to use this grid here as a guide. So we're using this grid here as a guide on how to put our pieces together. And we're going to put these together piece by piece. Till we reach our desired width, which will be approximately 4 inches. We're not going to go from edge to edge here. Going to go we're kind of going edge to edge, but not quite at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and grab another piece here. Glue this right side only. I know it looks like I'm doing the left, but I just had it upside down. Burnish down. So we got 4 so far. Need 3 more. Put the glue on the right side again. repeat. Then 2 more times. Right half only. I hope you're following along well. If not, please do leave any questions you have in the description box. In the comment section below this video. Then we're going to do our last one here in just a moment. And we're going to have this one, this flap here is going to face outward because that's going to be glued over on this part of the card. So we're going to try not to see any of these flaps, in other words. I know I went wrong somewhere. Don't know exactly where, but to make this work. So we're going to go ahead and fan this out real quick. Just make sure it works. And there's no stuck spots or anything like that. See, there was one there, none here. So we're going to go ahead and coin fold back in. I guess this time we will go from edge to edge, but normally you wouldn't on 4 1/4 inch. And we're going to line all this up against the bottom of the card. Not the bottom, the middle fold, the flap. You know what I mean, the fold score line. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the glue on this part here. Flap it on down. Close the card. However you want to call it. Now we're going to go ahead and open this card up. Get a nice little test run. Make sure our apparatus here is secured down. And next I'm going to put our little quote on here. Wherever it may be. Well, I know I had a few minutes ago, I promise. Here we go. I'll put this here in this bottom left-hand corner here. No, the left side of the bottom part of the card, in other words. Just make sure we're on the right side here, and we are. Takes a big heart to help shape little minds. Indeed it does. And now, before we go, we're going to put our little pieces on here. They're going to go up here on each of these tops here. Okay, so we got some glue bottles here we can put on. You can use glue dots if you want for this part, or whatever. Just going to do this like this so it'll stay for a moment. Don't want that coming off. I think we're good. Scissors are next. I'll put those on like so. Use the next part to try to secure it down. Then calculators next. Put down like so. Then we're going to put our open book. I should put that a little higher, but I didn't. I'll probably regret that later. Put another calculator on here. The other pair of scissors. And then finally, the last bottle of glue. And there you go. Stay and fold card. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give a thumbs up. If you haven't done so yet, please do subscribe. Ring the bell for all notifications. I'll see y'all again real soon. Bye.